You too, what's good? It's your boy MOD, and you know I'm working harder than ever. You feel me? It's Bagtober. It's Bagtober for me. We're running up a bag, and yeah. In these series of videos that I have been reacting to, again, you guys like to say that I'm obsessed. 10 minutes on my day. So it's actually 10:48. This video is 28 minutes. So this is like 30 minutes on my day, but this is Sis, you feel me? So I was gonna watch this anyway, so I might as well just watch it with you guys and see what Sis had to say. Yeah, let's tune in. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, 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 ooh.
It's going to be a story time or something of that sort. So, first of all, it's been a lot going on.
Yo, Sis album is coming out. If you don't go get that shit, I'm slapping the shit out of niggas. I'm just letting niggas know for it. Early in the video, when the album Misunderstood drops, I need you send me a screenshot of your shit or I'm slapping you.
A lot going on. I've been getting ready to drop my album. I've really been trying to just focus on that because this is a very big moment in my life. It's my debut album. Like, this is my dream. Like, I just want to put my full focus on it, you know?
Prayers up for Queen.
And so I've been busy with that, but as you guys know, there's been some other things going on as well on the internet, and if you know, you know. I wasn't going to come and make a video or say anything, but
I like that.
If I ever came back to my channel, or when I came back to my channel, I wanted to just come refreshed, and I don't know, I just hate that, like, every time I come and do a video, I'm always like, it's always something about some drama, but I always feel the need to, like, just tell my side of things, just because when you don't
tell your
explain
side,
the
sis.
story to a situation, you give people more room to make assumptions that aren't true. As y'all know, it's been a whole situation with the exes going on, and I seen the very last video. I watched it.
If you guys don't know who the exes are, it's Mr. Same Jeans. Man, I can't believe that you've been messing with the same jeans, Mr. Same Jeans.
And I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you guys. I felt bad. I really did. I didn't feel bad because I'm guilty of anything that she was insinuating that I did. But I felt bad because, first of all, that's just how my heart is set up. Like, I don't know, like, I'm just super, super nice, and as a woman, like, I could feel it. Like, I could feel, you know, where she was coming from. And I've been in a place like that before, where, you know, I was heartbroken, or, like, you know, something like that. I don't know if she's still heartbroken, but I don't know. But I just feel like I wanted to come here and just basically give you guys my point of view of things, because I feel like, in a way, my character could be misinterpreted or misconstrued. And I have a brand. I'm a singer, and I don't want to be looked at as, like, that kind of person that maliciously just does things to people. And I also have a family brand. I have 2 kids. You know, we got the Royal Family channel, and I think I have every right to come and clear my name as well, just like everyone else. I need you guys to understand the place I was in when I first ever spoke to Clarence at all. It's been said a lot and continuously that I cheated, and I was doing something sneaky, but truthfully, you guys, of course, I was legally still in a marriage, but it was a situation where, like, my ex, Chris, he had already been moving single, like a single man, for the longest. And you guys know that if you follow my story. You guys know that after the situation that happened with the 3 girls who came and exposed him for that whole situation, after that, I even, like, stayed and stuck around. Truthfully, I stuck around because, for one, I didn't have my own money to leave. I wasn't prepared to leave. I just didn't have my own stuff. Like, my credit was super low. It was just so much going on where it made it very hard for me to leave. And plus,
to me like Chris was taking advantage of a situation.
Yeah, it was fun. So when I messaged Clarence, it wasn't like in a sneaky kind of way, but I was in ATL, and this was during Hurricane Harvey. We had went to Atlanta to escape the hurricane, and Chris and me, we wasn't even like really together. We probably did like maybe one video as a group, when we was like in the house with Janae and them, but we wasn't really together when we went to Atlanta. He was doing his own thing, and I knew he was doing his own thing. It was pretty much over to me. Like, I feel like once someone is disloyal, they move single and they move funny, they talk to different people, and like they're doing
Sounds
it
about right.
blatantly where you know it and they don't care. It's like at this point. So anyway, when I messaged Clarence, I didn't have no intentions or no, like, I wasn't plotting like, yeah, I'm about to message him and then I'm gonna go see him. And you guys, truthfully, I think I was scrolling. I seen Clarence on my Explore page, and I had seen him before. I clicked on his page, and it was his page. And I was like, oh, this is really his page. And I was just scrolling through, and of course, you know, I thought he was a handsome guy, because I had seen him before, and I always thought he was handsome. But I didn't see no girl on his page. You know, I didn't see no girl on his page. So when I DM'd him, it was kind of like one of those things where, I don't know. And let me just DM this person and see what's up. Like, not in a way to like be sneaky or like, ooh, I'm about to, you know, I don't know. Honestly, truth be told, I don't know why I did it. I think part of the reason was just
curiosity.
I was just maybe just already feeling down and low and just, I don't know, I wanted to converse with someone else, I guess, you know, that's the honest truth. Because, you know, Chris was doing what he was doing. I just feel, I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, when we conversed, you guys seen the messages. Clarence showed it in his past video. We were talking very just like, it wasn't like flirtatious or anything. It was really just talking about what was going on with us. And yeah, as you guys can see, I did tell him, I went into detail about what I was going on, but he asked me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said it was getting crazy for him, and I was like, what is it? And I said, shit, it's getting crazy for me too. And when he asked, I told him what was going on, like, and I didn't mind telling him what was going on, just because, I don't know, like, it was already public. It was already public what was going on, so I was like, forget it. And I've always been a super transparent person. I can talk to a stranger, which is kind of bad sometimes. I can talk to a stranger, and literally, when they leave, they know so much about me. I know that's so bad. So I want you guys to know that I didn't do that to, I don't know, get him to feel bad for me, or just try to, like, I don't know, I did that with everybody, truthfully, so it's not just Clarence.
This is edited impeccably.
But when he told me that he had a girl, whatever,
like,
and I was
the gaps
like,
and the cuts of taking out them, like, spaces
and
is
when he
dope.
told me he had someone, I didn't, like, try to say, oh, well, actually, I was like, yo, well, why isn't she on your page? Like, girls love that. You should put it on your page, like, so people can know. So, I don't know. He was saying also right there that it was complicated. And it was complicated with me, too. So, you know, it didn't go no further. Anywho, though, I followed him. And around that same time when I followed him, I remember getting a call from Chris. And Chris was like, why you follow him? Like, and I'm just like, what? Like, first of all, why are you even calling me, checking me? Because you're doing what you're doing. Like, you have no room to ask me what I'm doing, who I'm following, or anything. You're moving like the way you want to move.
Somebody sounds a little insecure.
I'm gonna move how I want to move, and it wasn't flirtatious. You know, I still was explaining to him like it wasn't like that. He said he's gonna send us hoodies and all that stuff. And Chris still felt intimidated. I feel like because he's seen how he looked.
Insecure.
He knew, like, I think I even like mentioned him to Chris before because me and Chris would always like just kind of vocal about. We didn't smash your passes together, you know. So like I knew who he found attractive, and he knew who I found attractive. I told him. So he had been knew that. He was like, no, fuck that, unfollow him. Even though I didn't feel like I needed to do that, I did it out of respect because first of all, I didn't want no trouble in the house. We were still living together. It's not like I had my own, like a lot of money of my own to go take and go move, you know? So I just unfollowed him, I guess to keep the peace, because when it got crazy with me and him, it got crazy. And it's a lot of things that you guys don't know that went on behind closed doors. It got crazy. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but it got super crazy. I didn't want no trouble, like when we got back to the same house. So I was like, okay, forget it. From that point, when we went back to Houston, we ended up going back together. I don't know. I didn't speak to Clarence anymore because I just, like I said, he had a girl. I didn't want no trouble. I didn't want to like drag it on. But as me and Clarence weren't talking, like things got worse and worse between me and Chris. We wasn't having sex. We wasn't sleeping together in the same bed. He was going out every night. He was doing what he wanted to. He was sleeping with other girls. It was just kind of like, we was kind of like roommates. You know what I'm saying? And I knew for a fact our relationship.
It sounds like everything Chris claims was cap. You feel me? It seems like he's making these love songs because he knows he was wrong. Sometimes when you're wrong, you make a song. You feel me? The wrong person always make a song. Why Bryson Tiller made Don't? Not because he was right. You feel me? You feel me? Not because he was right.
Not, he wasn't happy with me. He didn't love, like, he didn't want to be with me, you know? But I was still just, we was kind of just still there, just playing like, I was just kind of playing like I was okay with it, because, like, it was nothing else I could really do. Speed it up. Things was getting worse. And one day I think I was scrolling across YouTube, and I seen that Clarence had did a Smash Your Pass video. Now, me and Clarence had talked about him starting a YouTube channel.
I wasn't that. You know what I'm just saying?
And when I seen he made a YouTube channel, I was like, oh, so he really did it, you know? And when I went and watched the video, I seen him and Mod doing a Smash Your Pass, and I didn't even know that my name was in there. I was like, yo, what? Like, and then when
boy,
he said,
MOD,
like,
that's where we
wait,
started at.
Like, I got a little bit.
Basement!
You know, lie. So I went to look for him on Instagram, and I found out, I seen that, like, I couldn't find him, so I went to my block list, like, yo, did I block him? And I know I didn't do it, so in my head, I'm like, okay, I ain't blocking him, I know who did it. So I hit him up, and I was like, I think I commented on his story or something. You guys seen it, something about the socks with slippers or whatever. And then he was like, he started talking back to me. And I was like, yo, what you said, I was basically telling him about what he said in the video. Like, that was funny. Like, Frank's Red Hot, oh, I'm not sweet. You know, like, just kind of, I don't know, picking at him about what he said. Obviously, at this point, if he's doing a Smash Your Pass on a bunch of girls, including me, I still didn't see no girl on his page. Like, from this, wait a minute. Actually, I think I watched some more of his videos. Yeah, that's right. I watched some more of his videos besides Smash Pass, and he was like that he was a single man. He was doing a Q&A, he was like he's a single man. So from that point, like I said, I never had seen who he was with ever before, never seen a picture of or anything. He said he was single. I felt like nigga, my relationship was over, so I was like, oh, okay, you know. So we started talking. Now, when we started talking on Instagram, like some more, it went over to Snapchat. We started talking on Snapchat. And I was still living in their house, but like I said, felt like I was just a roommate. Like, niggas was moving how they want to move. And yeah, me and Clarence was just conversating, you know? Like, we got a little deeper. We started talking about things that we were going through and, like, our past. Like, I had mentioned to him, like, what I was going through in my relationship. He had mentioned to me about, he was talking about how he was going through, like,
I can't believe that people really think that this relationship between Queen and Clarence is ungenuine. Like, you know, I really can't believe it. And I know people probably like, nigga, they pay you to say this shit. Like, they pay you to sit here, make these videos, nigga, make shit believable. But nah, you know what I mean? I'm really a normal human being, and like, I don't lie about nothing else. You know, I don't lie about when I'm going through struggle. I don't lie about when I'm going through anything. So I don't get why people would think I wouldn't tell the truth about this, you know? But the relationship with Anya was honestly genuine if you believe a nigga like me. You know, you don't have to, you know.
Toxic kind of situation on and off, and like we was at that point, we were like confiding in each other as friends. We never spoke about sex, we never spoke about anything, and it went from us talking about that to really like just falling asleep on the phone every single night. That's another thing I want you guys to know. I didn't just up and fly to New York like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come see you. Me and Clarence was talking on the phone, falling asleep on FaceTime every night for a good like, I don't know, month and a half.
I used used to be there. They used to be dumb annoying. I used to be leaving at 4 in the morning. This nigga been on the phone with Queen since about 11 o'clock. Only time we stop is to do one video for 20 minutes. The moment he's done with the video, he right back on it, you know? But, again, that's if you believe a guy like me, you know? It's again,
like
if you believe
like,
a guy like me.
It made us like, you know, feel for each other a little bit more. I could tell. He would tell me how he felt, like, you know, how he felt different about me and things like that. I would tell him the same. So we started developing like a liking for each other and possibly feelings. Then we spoke about doing a video. We spoke about doing a video together because we felt like it would be a good money move for one. We already had like fan pages of people collaging our pictures together. It was crazy, man. And like, we was like, man, they really like, people kept saying, I ship y'all. So I was thinking in my head, you know, this is great for my channel because I need to get my money up, you know? I had money with the Chris and Queen channel, but I don't consider that to be my money because when I left, I couldn't even have half of that. Like, he wasn't giving me half of it. And I didn't care at the point because I was just like, listen, I don't want no money or anything. I just really want to be done with this relationship, with this whole thing. Because it was draining, like.
Chris, so you keeping both half of the money and wearing one pair of jeans? Like, you know, I don't know how you keep both halves of the money. You should at least save the Queen's half. You know, keep your half, use it, spend it, do dumb shit, but save Queen half, tuck it away. Save Queen half for the rainy day. That's what a smart nigga would have did, you know?
Talk about draining for years. You know, of
I was
course,
getting chicken.
we did for our brand, but that shit was draining, y'all. And it was a lot, like I said, that happened behind closed doors that you guys do not know about. So, yeah, I was like, yeah, this is a money move. Maybe I come out there and, like, we do some videos. First time I went out there, I went with Ari and Vashay and some other girls. I was scared to go by myself. I didn't know what was like. I didn't know, like, we had talked on the phone, but I was still scared. It was New York. I didn't want to go by myself. But I had still made plans to, you know, go see him for the first time in person. And we seen each other. We didn't do a video that time, but we did see each other. I went back home. I went back to Houston. I was living with Armand and Trey by this time. And I was working on my videos. I was just trying to get my bag up. Listen, I was trying to leave. I was trying to get my own apartment.
That's where I'm at right now. You know what I'm trying to get my bag up.
Gary was talking about moving in
I feel sis.
When I went back to New York the second time, we chose to do our first video together. I had met his sister Lee, who had helped me out with a situation with medicine, because I had released medicine on YouTube, which Clarence also encouraged me that I should release it on New Year's, because he was just like, you know, you should just go ahead with it. Like, this is like a new beginning for you. And I was like, yeah, but I was scared because I knew once I released medicine, y'all, I could never go back to Chris. I was like, once I do this, it's done. Like, because nobody knew that Chris had cheated again. I kept that secret because I didn't want to look stupid. You know, I didn't want to look stupid all over again. Like, damn, people going to say, I told you so.
It's crazy how men could put women through some trauma just being assholes.
Why aren't you doing a video for Chris no more? Like, why you at Trader Mom's house? Like, I didn't want to say it because I felt stupid. I felt so dumb. Like, damn, I really stayed and I was dumb. So I made a song. I made medicine, you know? Anyway, Clarence, and he encouraged me to release it New Year's. I released it. That happened. Somebody stole my song, put it on Apple, was getting money for it. So I met Lee. Lee was a businesswoman. And she helped me out. Like, she helped me out a lot. Then we started talking business. And I was like, yo, could you go through my emails? You know, I don't go through my emails or anything like that. I don't know about labels. And she used to be a manager of, back in the day of Nappy Roots. So, like, she had some experience in that. I kept extending my New York trip when I was out there. I kept extending it because
it takes me back to when I was getting off work, pulling up to the hotel, or well, we probably never stayed there, but it was in the Bronx, in the South Bronx. I'm not even gonna say the block, but we were in the South Bronx, and we was there for weeks. I was pulling up there every day after work, in my Cosby sweater.
It felt so good to be there. I felt so free. I had a friend out there that I really still consider him my friend. Even if I had a crush on him or liked him, I still consider him my friend. Because we told each other literally anything. If he was talking to another girl or texting another girl, I didn't really care. Even if I did like him, I didn't care because we were not committed to each other. You know what I'm saying? I did not care. I wasn't one of those kind of girls that try to force him what are we? What we doing? Only talk to me. I wasn't like that. And I feel like that's why he was super cool with me too, because I was not forceful on him. I never forced anything. But I do feel like the more and more we got to know each other and be together, he felt my vibe. He got to know me more. He looked at me as a different person. I wasn't the girl that he seen on the Smash and Pass challenge. He said I had a bad outfit, whatever, but whatever. Also, the camera don't do me justice.
Clarence is a jerk.
This camera's not doing me justice. I look way better in person. Just let y'all know. The people that see me in person can vouch for it. But he was feeling my vibe. I could tell. I knew it. I was feeling his vibe, and we just we still was keeping it we still was friends, friends with feelings building. So the situation with his ex, I was aware that he was still getting over a 5-year relationship. That's understandable because I was too. I'm not gonna lie. When I finally signed the divorce papers, when I finally signed the divorce papers with Chris after seeing him, I'm not gonna lie. I sat in the car and I cried. And Lee was right there next to me. I cried because it's not that I wanted to be with him. It was also a feeling of damn, 5 years down the drain, what's gonna happen next? I know that relationship was toxic.
This is emotional. This is emotional. I really feel bad for sis. I'm sad she went through that. You feel me? And now I'm really thinking because I've probably been an asshole before to a lady. You feel me? And I'm sorry. You feel me? I've never been this bad. You feel me? Woo! It takes a lot of mistakes to be this bad. But yeah. You feel me? If I ever hurt you out there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, genuinely.
He's all I knew. I'm really you know what I'm saying? I'm really going through my head dang. But I knew for a fact I didn't want to go back because it was so unhealthy. It was so toxic. And it only broke me down the more and more I stayed. Physically, emotionally, mentally, it broke me down being in that marriage, And I'm sure you guys could tell by just in my personality. And when Clarence met me and seen me, it's he brought something new out of me. And he wanted to make me feel
11,
good.
11.
I wanted to make him feel good too because from what I was told, that was a very toxic situation for him as well. And I understood, man. You can't just get over someone that you loved for 5 years. I totally get that. But at the same time, us bonding and confiding with each other only made us kind of closer, Obviously, we did things. I got pregnant. I didn't plan to get pregnant. I don't check my ovulation. I never did that. I don't know. I just never did that because one, I had a super bad miscarriage the year before. Terrible miscarriage, y'all. I lost so much blood I thought I was gonna die. I thought that something was wrong with me. I thought maybe I can't have kids. And the only reason why I thought that was because even when I got pregnant with CJ, I was having unprotected sex for a very long time. And it took me a while to get pregnant. Truthfully, before CJ,
when lobbyists buy off Congress, the rest of us pay for it. I'll crack down on price gouging to make healthcare affordable. And instead of corporate handouts, tax cuts for working families. You work hard.
Dave, get your ass the fuck out of here.
Who understands that?
I can't confirm if it was a miscarriage or not, but I remember one day feeling the pain so deep. I lost so much blood, and I didn't know what it came from. I never confirmed if it was a miscarriage or not. It could have been. And then I was having unprotected sex more. I got pregnant with CJ after 2 years. Had complications with CJ. Me and CJ could have died. CJ's heart rate was going down. My heart, it was just I didn't know
a shout out to all our queens out there. Being a woman is so hard. Like, it's so hard. A man could never understand how hard it is to be a woman. And I feel like sometimes as men we take that for granted because, you know, we're supposed to be high and mighty and masculine and this and that and that. But, you know, women is really the gods out here. So we gotta really protect them.
Doing things, and I never got pregnant. I was like, okay, maybe I just can't, I don't know, maybe just, I don't know. Then I got pregnant. I had a miscarriage. Okay, so I'm thinking in my head, maybe like my body's just rejecting kids. Like maybe CJ was just my miracle baby. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, when I had that miscarriage, bro, something in me told me it just wasn't meant. It just wasn't meant. It's so crazy because I seen a video of, like, last year I seen a video of me saying something about the name Legend. I seen a Facebook post of me saying, man, I just keep seeing the name Legend everywhere. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. It's like I was like manifesting it. I was just like, I seen signs. I lost the baby, but I was still seeing the name Legend everywhere. It was so weird, you guys. And then fast forward, I meet Clarence, and I get pregnant. I did not think I was going to get pregnant. Truthfully, I didn't think Clarence was telling me he thought his soldiers didn't march. He thought they didn't march because he had never...
Yo, what? My boy thought his soldiers wasn't working.
Pregnancy scared with any girl. What? So on my end, I'm like, okay, well, shoot, we fine. I think we slipped up one time. I never got pregnant, so I was like, oh, okay. That was our business, though. We wasn't gonna tell nobody that. Like, of course, people probably read into it and seen it, but by that time, Clarence was a single man. We were not committed to each other. We still had a very close friendship, but just doing grown people things. I don't know what happened on the other side of that, but all I know is, like, I was very understanding. I never planned anything out. I never maliciously moved or tried to take someone's family away or, you know, I never did that. Like, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not that kind of person because, like I said, I know how it feels. I never did anything to hurt. I would never do anything just to hurt another woman. If anything, I was just going off of what I felt. I couldn't help my feelings. And me and Clarence, I think we told a story on how, like, we first told each other we loved each other. It was crazy because, like, he even felt crazy saying it because he was just like, man, this is so crazy. I was just in a whole 5-year relationship, but it feels like I've known you, so long, you know? Like, it feels like, I don't know why I feel like I love you, like, and I felt the same. I was like, Clarence, I feel like I love you too. It just happened.
This is intense.
Nobody even meant for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure though, like, when you keep hanging with people, like, I don't know. I just, truth be told, I thought we was gonna do our video, do some more videos, get a bag. I thought it was gonna be business too, you know? And then kind of like fade away. That's what I really thought. But it turned out to be different. And I really cannot help that. And I really would never, it's not in me to be like, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about his ex. I wasn't even thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know her. All I could think about was the relationship that me and him was building. We was always very honest with each other too. And we still to this day are very honest with each other about our past and how we feel about certain things. Like, we just got that kind of relationship. Like, we're friends too till this day. We're still friends. Anything.
Flex, sis. Let these niggas know. Because I'm tired of niggas saying that my friends is out here being ungenuine and fake and lying and keeping Leslie in the basement while they cheat on her. You feel me? I'm tired of niggas saying shit like that about my friends. You feel me? I'm sorry, but I'm tired of niggas saying that about my friends.
Said before, I don't know, by his mom or whatever, she didn't know me. So I get it. I completely get it. She didn't know me at all. And then I was this new girl coming in. I had a kid already. She probably like, yo, who is this lady coming in? You know what I'm saying? And she already knew his ex for 5 years. So they probably had a relationship.
Defend mama love at all costs.
You know, that's completely normal. I get that. But as she got to know me more, the kind of girl that I was, her love grew for me as well. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me and she loves both of my kids. And she always tells me how appreciative she is of me, how I love her son, the way I love her son. She's thankful. I don't try to put Clarence, I try to be as easygoing as possible with Clarence. I can deal with him, I can handle him. I know what kind of man he is. He's a great man. But I know how to deal with Clarence. I know how to deal with him, and I don't know, I get him, you know? He gets me. So, I don't know, that's just my side, man. That's my side. I feel better because I got to clear...
Talk your shit, sis.
Talk your shit. My name. I don't know shit. Like, maybe people won't even believe me. Maybe people will still be like, Queen, yeah, you still wrong. You knew what you was saying. Truthfully, I don't
That
care
was an
what
amazing 28 minutes.
I know my heart. You know what I'm saying?
That was an amazing 28 minutes.
I feel like our relationship speaks for itself. We're very genuine. It was genuine. It was nothing. Maybe it started off something different, but it ended up something different. And that's just life. And that just happens. And sometimes you can't help it. And truthfully,
it was always genuine.
Who knows? Maybe, like,
I could
even
vouch for that,
don't even end up together forever.
I could vouch for that,
Things happen. Things happen in life. But it was never to hurt nobody, bro. It was never to take anything away from anyone. I'm all for women. Like, I make women empowerment songs. Like, I make songs about stuff. So, the fact that people are saying, oh, you a homewrecker, and how could you do that when you went through the same thing? Y'all just gotta understand the place that I was in, and from my point of view. I wasn't going through her, like, I'm not her. She's not me. We had a different view of life at the time.
Yo, hearing both perspectives, for me, the major difference is Queen is telling the truth. You know, I feel like that's the major difference. Over here, I feel like I'm listening to something true. Over there, I was listening to cat.
Like, I don't have nothing against nobody. I don't have nothing against nobody at all. And I just wanted to come on here and say that for myself. Hope you guys can understand where I was coming from at the time, and we're happy. We have a son together. I don't want him to grow up and see certain things. I don't even want CJ to grow up and see certain things, but I know he's already starting to read. I'm gonna have to explain to him one day, and if Legend sees everything else, you know, we're gonna have to explain it to him. I don't want them to think of us as like bad people. Like, life just happens, and I apologize to anybody that may feel like I was moving funny, but I wasn't. It just happened. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go back downstairs and get to my interviews. Have a lot of promo to do, mad promo.
Heard that New Yorker? You heard that New Yorker? Okay. She's from the X now. You heard? You're from the X now.
My album
mad
is
promo.
dropping the 30th. Make sure that's what Get Misunderstood. There's some tea in there too, by the way. I need you guys to listen to the words. Listen to the words. Listen to my words closely, because there are things I revealed in there that I feel like if you read in between the lines, you would know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm out of here. Love you guys. Deuces. I probably won't be out back.
Good vid, sis. I'm really glad sis got to defend her point of view. From over here, you feel me, all I did was have the popcorn out and really listening. And, yeah, like, you feel me? Me and sis is friends. We've had conversations, so I've heard most of these stories already, you feel me? So there was nothing like groundbreaking and shocking in here for me, but yeah, you feel me? I don't know why people question the genuinity of my friends, the genuinity of Spicy Gang as a group, and yeah, other than that, it's your boy MOD. Hope y'all enjoyed watching this with me. And go to my reaction channel, Movie with Mod. Go listen to my tape. My world in your hands. It's in your hands to take to the next level. And yeah, it's your boy MOD.